been racing motorcycles professionally for 25 years now. I've had so many good seasons of racing, but never have I been in an opportunity to win a championship. I'm 40 now. Father time is cruel, you know? You get older, you start running out of these opportunities to do something big. And this whole Harley thing came around, rejuvenated my racing career. I might not ever have that opportunity again, and I damn sure wasn't gonna let it slip through my fingers. When they told me we were gonna race a Harley-Davidson Pan America, I'm like, this is an adventure bike. I have no idea how this is gonna work on a road race track. Once the Saddlemen guys got their hands on it, they really turned it into a proper road racer. We put our own little spin on the Pan America and turned it into a weapon. When we came with the Pan America, we knew that the Indian was the bike to beat.
We are underway for race number 1 for Mission Superhooligan.
I mean, that first day's race, they were 1-2 and I was 3rd.
You did awesome.
Holy.
You worked for that. You did awesome, baby. So good.
That was kind of good, you know, just to get a podium for the team. That made everybody happy. Put my head down on race 2 and just played my cards right.
Cory West! Oh! Wow! Cory West wins his first Superhooligan National.
To come out and finally beat those guys was such a monumental occasion, because in the Superhooligan class, we were the first ones to ever do it on a Harley. We ended up leaving Daytona with the points lead. It kind of set the tone that we can beat these guys.
It was a massive celebration, giving Cory a lot of slack that he needs to start getting some more podiums for this baby.
Off season, Patricia and I found out that our lives were gonna change. She was pregnant. We asked to know what the gender was, but instead of just telling us, just put it in an envelope and we're gonna take this to a race and do a gender reveal.
I'm gonna start crying already. I'm freaking out. Oh my God.
It's like getting ready to go for a race, right?
This is way worse. Oh my God, my hormones are kicking. I can't control it.
Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. We're having a boy. She was telling me she was growing some balls inside.
That's what I said.
We showed up to the ridge. There was a chance that it might rain on Saturday, and we'd never even turned a lap in the rain on the Pan America. They were kind of forecasting for just like a sprinkly mist type of thing, and so we didn't really go full on with the rain setup, which was mistake number 1. Got another hole shot and was leading the race again, and turned it off into turn 2 on the first lap and crashed.
Oh, and Cory West down! Oh my goodness! What a reversal of fortunes for Cory West.
It just felt like I just threw everything away. Saddlemen guys, they worked hard, put the bike back together, gave me something good. Race 2, went out there, I got a good start, was leading it.
I think we're answering the question here that these Harleys are up to the pace of the Indian FTRs.
Then my teammate Jake passed me and ended up having to settle for 3rd, but you know, we got good points. Laguna, I got my first pole position. To beat P1, that was like, all right, we've got some pace. Went out in the first race on Saturday, and O'Hara was just being really crafty, and come down to the last lap, I put a really gutsy move on him into the corkscrew.
Cory West chucking it in there.
I saw checkered flags flying in the distance, and I grabbed a big old handful, and the thing almost high-sided me.
That's not what Cory wanted to have happen coming out of 11.
You can see the frustration as they come to the stripe.
I just remember going into Sunday's race like, you know what? I am not even gonna deal with battling these guys. I just told myself, put your head down and go. Don't look back.
Cory West wanting to make a point this early in the race.
Almost a 2-second lead.
I just remember looking down at the lap timer and we were going way faster than we qualified. I took a glance back out of 4 and there was nobody there and I was like, oh, it's working.
What Cory has found is a lot of speed, 28.9. That's a track record.
I took one more glance back. I was like, yes, wheelie time.
Taking the checkered flag, it is win number 2 for Cory West.
I had something planned for a long time. Like, you know, if I ever win one of these races, I'm gonna do snow angels in the gravel trap.
There's sand angels. Cory West celebrating with sand angels. There we go. Yes, take a bow. You certainly earned this one.
At that point in time, it was like, we've got some momentum now and I can tell our bike is strong. So let's just keep this train rolling. 2 rounds left. We go to Mid-Ohio. No Superhooligan had been to Mid-Ohio, so clean slate for everybody. Race 1, my teammate Jake, man, he was just on a mission. He came by and I was like, all right, Jake can lead this thing. I'm just gonna follow him. And every time I'd look at that tower, I was like, where's number 1? And he'd be like 5th or 6th. And I'm like, this is perfect. We came out P2 on that one, more good points. Made a few changes for race 2, and I was at the front of that race and feeling pretty good, and then going into the last lap, all of a sudden I get shuffled back. I'm like 4th.
That is not the shuffle that Cory West wanted. And Tyler is right behind him, right on his rear tire.
And there's the white flag. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be gnarly.
Cory goes wide, lets Tyler O'Hara
Let's Tyler O'Hara through. This is the championship right here. Cory West coming back by Tyler, showing the power of that Pan America.
Where's the move coming from?
It's coming.
This is going to be wild as we go 4 wide down into turn 6.
I'm on the far right of the racetrack, and I'm like, well, whenever these guys break, I'm breaking after.
Cory West, he's going to overshoot the corner. Wow.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in here so hot. I'm going off the racetrack.
Cory West showing how it's done on the brakes.
Managed to get it stopped, and I was like, I'm leading it.
Cory West has a lead up on a wheelie, going to take the win. Cory West winning over Tyler O'Hara.
That was a great race. And Cory West, he should be excited. He played his cards perfectly on that last lap.
I'm having my baby watching a fucking race. It's gonna happen.
How the hell did he do that?
I don't know.
Your baby daddy got
No, that's how I got pregnant to begin with.
Once we did that, I think we were like 6 points out of the lead. Then it was just down to the showdown at Coda.
It is the last round of the championship season. Do you think Tyler O'Hara can make it 3 in a row? For Cory West, he said it's mine to lose at this point. He's 4 points ahead.
So here we go, final round of the championship. And right away, the Indians are fast. They bring in Jeremy McWilliams. You know, he hasn't been there all year, and now we got the Bulldog.
One rider that is not bothered about the championship is the 999, Jeremy McWilliams.
It's like, oh my gosh, they're gonna bring this guy in just to disrupt everything. Okay, all right, game on, let's do this. Race starts, T.O.'s going like a bat out of hell, and I have to finish 2nd. Like, I can't finish 3rd, I've gotta be behind Tyler. We come onto the front straightaway to close out the very first lap. There's T.O. and I'm running 2nd. And as we're turning into turn 1, I'm just like right there on him, and then boom, Tyler goes down.
Oh, she was down, right or down. Was that the number 1? Was that Tyler?
That was Tyler O'Hara.
It is Tyler O'Hara.
That's it. Championship over. Like, pressure's off. This guy just blew it. As soon as I get a wheel put on me, I'm like, go for it. After you, you know? So they get to the finish line, and I come out of the last turn, I do a big old wheelie, because I just think, I just won the championship. This is awesome.
Cory West is celebrating. He knows that he was able to collect some points. Does he know
Tyler
that Tyler O'Hara was able to do the same?
I get to the podium, and they're like, man, way to go, but T.O. got 5th. And I'm like, 5th? The guy crashed. How did he get back up and get 5th? He got the bike up super fast, rode like a madman, and gets the most points possible that he could. I thought this was over, you know?
The final race of the season, 6 laps. It's going to be hot, it's going to be intense, and it's all going to come down to this. There is the number 1 plate. That is Tyler O'Hara.
There's only 9 points between him and Cory West.
No pressure. There was a lot of cameras, there was a lot of people wishing me good luck. It's super hot. Patricia's 8 3/4 months pregnant, you know? This woman is about to pop. The wife being a racer herself, she knew what was at stake. This is a big deal. No one had won a Hooligan championship other than Indian. This is what dreams are made of, you know? This is it. There's not many opportunities in life when you have all of it right there at your fingertips. Deep down inside me, I knew that, like, this is my year, man. Everything's going in my direction. I think just having that mentality kind of helped keep me calm when the pressure was at its highest. I had my guys on my side, Travis and Jake. I knew that Indian had their guys doing what they were gonna do to try to disrupt us. And I think I got my worst start of the year.
But you see Tyler O'Hara there leading the rest of the field, that number 13 right behind him.
T.O.'s on a burner, man. He just takes off. I'm running second. If T.O. goes out there and wins, I have to finish third, at least.
Jeremy Williams is so close that Jake Lewis has to be defensive here as the teammate for Cory West.
I remember my teammate Jake pulls up to me and he looks at me and he's like, go! I'm like, I am trying, man.
Cory's just being that little bit more careful than normal.
I already lost the front a couple times. I'm like, I cannot crash.
Jake Lewis, he sees Jeremy there.
Oh, keep Jeremy away.
All of a sudden, I take a glance back and it's not Jake anymore, it's Jeremy McWilliams. I'm like, oh God, of all people, I don't want Jeremy behind me. Like, this guy's gonna take a shot at me for sure, you know?
These will be the longest laps of Cory West's life.
This is not what Cory West wants, so this is dangerous, dangerous territory now.
Patricia, hoping she doesn't have a baby in the middle of this championship.
We go into the last lap and I'm just like, leave no room for a stuff move from McWilliams.
He's done his work for the season. He's in the position he wants to be. And this is it.
And as I go into the last corner, I'm just like, boom, way up the inside. Like, I'm giving this guy no opportunity to make a pass. Once I clear the apex and there's the home stretch, it was like all the emotions. I'm drained. I had no more gas, dude. I laid it all out. We did it, you know? Like, we did it. Once I had a few more corners, I was just like, we did it! Yes! And I remember my feet came off the pegs and I almost fell off the back of the motorcycle. Championship won. Oh, thank God.
With the number 1 plate, ladies and gentlemen, what about it? The Mission Superhooligan champion for 2024 is Cory West.
Being on the podium and the whole team behind me and the wife there, the baby a week out, it's giving me goosebumps just thinking about it.
Cory! 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 Cory!
We've got the number 1 plate. We did it, you know. It was really special. I turned 40, won a championship, had a kid all within a month. Like, how crazy. Once everything was kind of said and done, Dave from Saddleman gives me a call and he's like, hey, Harley's gonna put your bike in the museum in Milwaukee.
We're running the number 1 plate, super proud of it, and feeling very good about making sure that this bike gets preserved into the museum forever.
This is for you, and congrats. On so many occasions. I mean, you got a new baby, you've got a grand championship.
Hell of a season. Yeah, it's heavier than the new baby. It was just so incredible. It was such a cool feeling because there's already some history of my family in the museum. This is my great uncle, Leroy Winters. He won the 1956 Jack Pine Enduro. Now they're gonna put my bike in the museum? Like, oh, this is so cool. It's so funny to see just like all the little scratches and all the little things. They all have a little story. I can't wait for my kid to be old enough to bring him here and be like, this is the bike your dad rode when he won the championship right before you were born.
For Saddlemen, we've been racing for virtually the entire time we've been in business. We assembled a group of people that enjoy racing and they enjoy the life of motorcycling and demonstrates it every day that they're alive, and we're just thrilled to be a part of this.
We made history. We just came so far, and it's something that I'll never forget and my family will be super proud of for the rest of my life. It's gonna be really hard to top, honestly. I mean, we scaled the highest mountain in the world, and where do we go from here?
I love you.
Love you too, baby.
Go have some fun.
I'll try.
Let's go have fun. I'll see you when
Who's
you...
watching the kiddo?
I don't know. No, it's the family. I'm gonna bring him with me. Go have fun.
That sandwich was a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like a nap.
So's your wife, but you can handle it. See you in a little bit. Love you.
WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca, first qualifying session of Mission Superhooligan. Jake Lewis is our championship point leader. He's been on the podium 5 times this season.
Jake won 4 in a row, which I'm happy for Jake, but it's like Cory's confidence was getting beat down, and then he won the race coming into this, so he feels really good.
Jake Lewis, 24-point lead at the top of the standings. His teammate, Cory West, coming off that win at Ridge, so this could well be a turning point.
24 points, you know, Jake's got a little bit of a cushion, but this class being so competitive, Cory could really close down those 24 points quick.
Is that Spaulding? No, that's Jake. Well, that was Jake?
That was Jake Lewis.
It was Jake coming up the front straightaway.
Is he okay?
You know, it was one of those situations where unfortunately another rider had a small mechanical and Jake was right there. He had nowhere to go.
This is not a great start to this qualifying session.
Unfortunately for Jake, that was a hard crash and a red flag is going to come out.
Jake Lewis is being tended to by the tremendous medical team that is here at the racetrack, as well as traveling from race to race with Moto America.
He's up, he's talking, he's okay. He's setting up right now, he's okay.
That was a hard hit by Jake, and it's great to see him setting up.
The biggest thing was obviously the concussion. Luckily, Moto America has a blood protocol test as far as concussions goes, and the doctors recommended I go get checked out at the hospital, do all the CT scans, and then MRI on some things, you know. Luckily, nothing broken, nothing torn, and just a racing thing, you know. Shit happens in racing, and nothing I can really do about it. I'm a Kentucky boy, so I guess I can take a hit.
Knowing that Jake is okay is obviously number one. With him being out for this weekend, you just kind of have to reset. You have to put it aside, focus on what's at hand.
I hate it for him, you know. It's a real bummer, but we've got to go on and do our business. You know, I finished the session. We were P2 and Q1, so got a front row start. James is coming on strong. It's going to be a scrap, but I feel good knowing that he's pretty far back in the points, so if I have to, I can take a second place behind James. But I'm not gonna settle for a second place, that's for damn sure.
Qualifying is over. It is now time to race. Mission Superhooligan lights out here at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca.
Come on, Cory!
James Rispoli showing early speed coming underneath and going into turn 5. The Harley-Davidsons, we threw a little bit of weight at him at the last race, and doesn't seem to be affecting quite as much as maybe we thought it would. These Pan Americas are working extremely well, even with the added weight. James Rispoli, Cory West trading paint.
Come on, Cory!
Rispoli, I think he's leading his first Superhooligan race, showing his pace in qualifying, and now wanting to put the hammer down and put a little gap on Cory West.
Damn. James ran a 28.9.
KWR Harley-Davidson looking for victory today.
And these guys have been fighting hard against the Saddleman boys. I mean, the championship has turned into a story of these two teams.
Does he have to battle it to the line? No. James Rispoli taking home his first Superhooligans victory. Cory West able to finish second, and Cory Wyman holding on for a podium result.
Pan America is just amazing. You know, even slapping all this weight on, you just can't stop us.
Big shout out to all the Saddleman guys, my wife and kid over there for the support.
You know, another Harley sweep is great. 1, 2, 3. I think 4, 5, 6 as well.
The Harley-Davidson team, specifically the Wymans and the Saddleman teams, are doing a fantastic job.
I've been feeling really good on the Pan Ams. Things are really clicking where I really feel like a kind of a force. We might run out of time, but at the moment I'm just having so much fun. On the bagger, I've got an amazing team behind me. You know, the fun crew. We got a disco ball. These guys surprise me a lot.
Has James seen it?
No. We're waiting.
This is so good. Why does that more Rispoli than Rispoli himself?
I don't know if he'll like it. No, he didn't look.
No.
Dude, what?
Hey, come on. Do the arms, dude. Loosen up.
You were so focused, you rode right by, man.
He goes, dude, there's a surprise coming. Can we bring this to the grid?
Mission King of the Baggers. There's a pretty big points gap up to first place, and that is being held by Kyle Wyman. He now has a 56-point lead in this championship battle. James Rispoli is carrying some momentum and starting to pick up some steam.
Yeah, he was really strong at Road America.
Road America was unreal. I was absolutely on fire. I had tons of pace the whole weekend. It's about just kind of putting that combination together for Laguna. Kyle has absolutely always been immediately fast here, and you can see that again.
He's been fast all weekend. Wheel in the air for Wyman when this race started.
Kyle now has pulled the pin here a little bit. Fastest lap of the race.
Kerfoss has a thought of his own. Can he get it slowed down? No, Rocco just gets around him.
Oh my God.
The Harley-Davidson by Diojet Factory Racing rider Kyle Wyman takes victory here, race number 1.
We're having a pretty good year. Really happy. Yeah.
One of the biggest things with Factory Harley-Davidson this year is we've really gelled together, and I'm just happy to help this team. With the development we're doing in racing, we're seeing people showing up with Silver Bullet replicas. Like, that bike just came out this year, and people have logoed up with Dinojet using our sponsors, and I think that is so cool.
Kyle right now has got all the momentum and he's riding this wave. Just a really good rider and a really good team. That's a tough combination to beat.
9 laps scheduled for Mission King of the Baggers race 2. Kyle Wyman to 33. There goes Hayden Gillum around the outside.
Hayden Gillum to the lead. Kyle Wyman in second. And then we got Rispoli in 5th.
Hayden Gillum and Kyle Wyman getting after it down into turn number 2.
Bradley Smith makes the pass on Troy Herfoss. A podium finisher from yesterday, Rocco Landers, hasn't been able to make any big moves. You see him now, he has. Rocco doing a nice job as he went his fastest personal lap there.
Kyle's done a lot of work to get his 64-point lead in the championship. I don't think he's really going to throw it all away just for a win if he doesn't have a clean place to pass.
What just happened to Hayden Gillum?
No.
I just can't believe this. That is so bad for Hayden.
Kyle Wyman takes over the lead with something that happened at the top of the corkscrew, and now 1 corner to go for the 33. Bring it on. And sometimes in championship years, you need a little bit of luck. In this case, he didn't need it. But he was able to bring it home and win this race. Kyle Wyman, another victory on the season.
Wow.
and the podium streak continues. He hasn't been off the box yet. Rocco Lander's going to bring it home for the Revzilla Motul Advanced Nines Harley-Davidson team.
Hayden, I'd rather take a 1-3 versus just this 2, but my team's worked so hard, so I'm happy to reward that.
Just so happy for this Harley-Davidson team to be having the year we're having.
The next time that we see you out here at the racetrack, life will be very different for you.
That was my last race before I become a dad. And yeah, it's a pretty special feeling.
There's a lot more to life when you know that you got a kid coming.
What do you think, Mom?
I think I'm wearing a fanny pack and pushing a stroller.
Yeah, you're momming out hard,
Life's so different than it was.
Little Avery Dane West, happy, healthy baby. What more can you ask for?
Do you remember life when we used to be able to do whatever we wanted, when we wanted?
Yeah, I do like the just going and playing golf whenever I wanted to. That sure was fun.
That really hasn't changed much. You play a lot of golf.
Yeah, you're gonna be my caddy soon, you know that?
It was a whole new experience going to Daytona this year. Now we're driving a minivan with a whole family inside. I had set a few goals for this season. One of them was, as soon as I win one, I'm carrying the kid up there to go to Daytona and race one, lead every lap of the race and bring home the win. There's the wife and the kid and victory circle at Daytona International Speedway. Give me that kid, we're going on the box. To have the family have the #1 plate and win the first race, it was just, what a cool feeling.
I'm already ready for another one, but...
Does that mean I have to win another championship?
Yeah, another championship.
No pressure.
Mission Superhooligans, race number 2 here.
Cory West looking to gain the championship points lead today.
Come on, Daddy. Come on.
Lights are out. We are racing here. Mission Superhooligans. Cory West saying, I don't care if I'm in the middle of the row. I want to be first going into turn 1.
Be careful, be careful, be careful. Hole shot! Oh my God, who is that?
Teammates, Cory Wyman, James Rispoli getting together down in turn 2.
James was able to keep it up on 2 wheels.
Now he's got a gap. Now he's got a gap.
Rispoli definitely has the pace as Hayden Schultz tries to make a move in the corkscrew.
Come on, baby!
Cory West is hunting points this weekend. He really wants to double. He's got his baby and he's got Patricia sitting waiting, you know? Daddy wants to do it for the kid.
That's right, he does. Go, Daddy!
Up front it is for Harley-Davidson's being led by Cory West, and James Rispoli is on a tear.
James got the eye of the tiger. That is a smoking hot lap on a Super Hooligan bike.
Just looks like every pass he makes, he gets a little bit more confident.
Oh, James is going for it.
James able to get around Cory West. Cory West still right there. Now he knows who he's battling with.
Set him up, pass him, baby, pass him!
Coming through in turn 6 is always a sketchy proposition, but Cory West not giving it up to James Rispoli today.
Oh! I'm gonna myself!
This is it. This is all the money right here for James Rispoli. Up the inside of Cory West. He's going to try to block him. Can he do it? Oh! Cory West with quite a bit of tire slip.
Just finish. Just finish the race, babe. Just be smart. Be smart.
Come around the last turn with the head down. James Rispoli looks over his shoulder. How close is he? Not close enough. James Rispoli will get his second win of the weekend here in Mission Superhooligans. Cory West finishing on the podium, and then Hayden Schultz.
Woo, 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 woo.
This is a great day for Harley-Davidson, KWR, and the Saddleman team. I tried to put my head down there. I made some juicy passes in the spots that I felt really comfortable.
Just shows how much hard work these Harleys are putting in, and you can't underscore the work that these guys have done to get these adventure touring bikes on the box of a road race. We're going into Mid-Ohio with the championship lead. So yeah, eyes on the prize right now.
Racing, man. You never know what's gonna happen. Jake goes on a 4-race tear, and I'm starting to think I'm very well gonna have to hand him my #1 plate. And all of a sudden, we're leading the points coming out of this, and I've got a 16-point buffer going into the last round. To be high and down in the dumps and then back on top, it's, man, what a game this is that we play.
You keep giving maximum effort, and sometimes it works out. I don't have lucky 13 on the front, but I do have the big number 1. By God, I want to keep it. So on to Mid-Ohio. Let's see if we can go back to back.